Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So, listen, let's talk about it. So, we are now going to call ourselves the Sister Wives Rumor Mill because that's where we're going. We are going down the rumor mill. So, rumor has it, Christine, well, that's not a rumor. Christine has a book coming out, and it's coming out in September. But the rumor is Christine is telling us about how Kody tried to shake her down. Can you believe that? Now we know he tried to shake her down as she exited, but he tried to shake her down after she was gone, after she done moved to Utah with Truly. So in this chapter, Christine is outlining how Kody hit her up later and said, "Look, I want $100,000." He tried to get $100,000 from all the wives. So the except for Robin, of course, because Robin will never give up her money. She always spends everybody else's money, and this is why he wants the money. So he wanted $300,000, and he wanted it now, and he wanted it now. And Christine told him no, and it's not her fault that you didn't plan. Because he was trying to say that Christine leaving the family, took some money pretty much out of him and Robin's and their kids' mouths, and she should give them some of her money. And she was like, "No, I'm not giving you anything." And so he was mad about that or whatever. And of course, he probably took it out on Truly and stopped seeing her. Typical man shit. So anyway, Christine is talking about all how there was money missing from the account. It's being said that around the rumor mill that it's to the tune of $500,000. And I'm thinking that the $500,000 was the down payment for the new house and some of the money that he's been hiding. And so now that he's hearing that Christine's book is real, it's not a rumor, it's happening because Christine just read an excerpt from her book and everybody is ready for it. The pre-orders skyrocketed. This might be a bestseller. I'm thinking Christine's gonna be a bestseller. And Mary was hinting at that she was gonna release a book, but that bitch was talking about she wanted to do a from a healing perspective. You're not even healed, Mary. You're not healed because every time Kody calls you and says sweet nothings to you, giving you some hope, you giddy up like a little teenage girl and you still pawning after him. So you're not healed. I don't think Christine's fully healed, and not in the sense that she wants Kody back, but in the sense that she's not healed through all the trauma that she's been through. But this book is supposed to be about her perspective, how she got through what she went through with Kody. And so they said that her publishing team did a great job of vetting the information she provided. She actually provided receipts, screenshots, and emails and bank statements to prove all of what she's saying about this $100,000 request and the money that went missing. And so now Kody tried to silence Christine. So he goes to Christine and says, "Look, I'll give you college money for Truly. This is all alleged and rumored. I'll give you I'll give you college money for Truly if you don't speak on me in this book and take me out of this chapter." And this was via email, allegedly. And that what Christine said to him was, "My truth stays." So then he tried to crank it up a notch and send her cease and desist. And they completely ignored him because her team vetted her facts and she has the receipts for everything that she's saying. So he could try to sue. He's going to waste a lot of lawyer money. And we know Kody don't want to waste any money. We know Kody don't want to go to court because he tried to threaten and scare Christine out of going to court, and Christine just nodded, like, "Yeah, yeah, sure. We don't want to go to the Utah courts, honey." Soon she got there. Not soon, but a couple years after when she met David, she went that ass to court, and now she getting back child support from him. So he's all talking about, "I'll give you, college money for her." She don't need you to give it. The courts is gonna make you give it, honey, because she gonna get that back child support, which is gonna be a big lump sum because you've been making buku money from Sister Wives. So they already went through your bank statements, and you can try to hide all the money that you want, but I don't think he understands because he hasn't been on child support. He doesn't understand that any accounts that's tied to him or tied to his wife, unless he was smart enough to try to put the money in one of the kids' name, but that wouldn't even fly because they would see the transfer of the money. I don't think he understands like the government can get access to all that stuff even when you try to hide it. So she's getting a big money. She don't need the little peanuts that you gonna throw at her to hush money. So, and she's going to get money for Truly from 14 to 22 because Truly's going to go to college allegedly. I don't know, but if she does, you're paying until 22. So she's going to get whatever money that she was going to give her. So that didn't work. So when that didn't work, he went to TLC and he tried to use TLC to threaten Christine. And Christine, uh, they not Christine, but TLC was like, look, this is all alleged. Christine has the audience. Everybody wants truth now. They want the facts. They don't want to hear about narratives and they don't want you trying to spin things. And it's new production beats, so they're not like Team Kody anymore. That's why we getting to see the top of his ball spots. They be doing Cody dirty. They be getting the top of that ball spot. Honey, we be seeing that strip of alopecia on the top. And so, and also that's why they aren't getting good, edits, him and Robin, because it's a new production team. And so they're like, look, she got the audience. They want to hear what she has to say. So he's trying to stop them from letting her talk about the book on the show. And we're like, I know I'm like, no, we want to hear about this book because I'm not going to read it. I'm not giving her any of my money. I'm going to listen to other podcasters talk about it that's willing to spend the money and read it because I don't have time for that. But we want to hear her talk about it. We want Christine to speak her truth. We want to hear life after Kody and what what it took for her to get to life after Kody. We want to hear those things. And so he's trying to stop her from doing that on the show. And so he's threatening to leave. And I'm like, Kody, they know you ain't going nowhere. You and Robin need money. What are you going to do? Y'all don't have any talent. Your wife, that your favorite wife, the most valuable wife, loyal wife, she hasn't worked the entire relationship. She's been living off of the other sister wives and stealing money, allegedly. Well, Janelle saying that she got the receipts of all the transactions that was made by you and Miss Robin. So whatever. What are you gonna do? What are y'all gonna do for money? Unless y'all invested all the money that you embezzled, I mean, y'all are great scammers, so y'all might prove me wrong. Y'all might really not need the money of the show at this point, and maybe you can walk away. But guess what? Christine and Janelle and Mary ain't. They gonna be talking, but we don't need Mary. Mary's not a girl's girl. Mary's still trying to be a Cody apologist and trying to give him grace and shit, even though he talks shit on her and her friends. And your friend Jenny to be looking at you sideways when you go into these other interviews and giving him grace after the way he talked about her. Honey, if you were my friend, I would have cut you way off because anybody that sit there and call me a bitch on national TV and you sitting there showing them grace after they do something like that to me, you ain't my friend. So anyway, moving on. I'm excited. Listen, I'm excited for this Christine era. I want to hear what she's saying in that book. I am fucking here for it. I'm so here for it. But there's a lot of rumors going around. There's even rumors of McKelty uh, spilling tea on Robin, allegedly. I got to dig deeper into that, but I'll get there. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you leave 5 star rating, and y'all have a good night.